Okay, guys, hi. My name is Karen, and I'm your seasoned airport agent. And I'm back again because I want to talk to you guys about off schedule operations. So, have you ever been to the airport when there's a lot of canceled flights, or if there's even just a couple of canceled flights? I want to talk today about why flights get canceled or delayed, and then what you can do to make it a better situation for you as a traveler. So there's air traffic control, which means the government agency that is in control of the airways might have delays or cancellations because of many things. It could be en route weather, it could be weather at the destination or at the departure city, or it could be a runway is closed or something's going on and they have to spread out the traffic. And that is all in the control of the government. And they do that for the safety of all travelers. And so that's one reason why things get canceled and or delayed. Another reason is weather. Obviously, thunderstorms, ice storms, high winds, excessive temperatures, all kinds of weather delays will stop flights from departing. There's also maintenance delays. Maintenance is there's something going on with the aircraft and the pilots need to call maintenance to make sure that it's okay for that aircraft to depart. And then there's security delays. So you're either coming through security or you've come through customs. Like if you're coming into the United States from another country, you're going to have to clear customs, show your passport, and then you have to come through security. And sometimes there's really long lines down there. So sometimes you're delayed because of that and you miss your flight. So what happens when you miss your flight? Well, you need to contact the airline. So it's best for you as the traveler to always have the airline you're traveling on, have their phone number with you. Put it in your phone, have it with you just in case you need to contact them. Also, you can go online. Most airlines have a place for you to fix your flight if it's off schedule, or they'll try to accommodate you online. Or you can stand in line and talk to an agent. Sometimes on a really bad off schedule day, if you're standing in line to talk to an agent, there are long lines. While you're standing in that line, everybody before you is getting booked on flights. They might be getting booked on your flight. So, but if you want to wait and talk to an agent, that's fine. Most big airports, if you're in a connecting city, are going to have a desk, a service desk, or a ticket counter agent that can help you, and then you can get some information from them. So here's what's going to happen, and I'm going to check my notes and make sure I'm talking about everything here. So yeah, one thing is, guys, if you can go, ask yourself this, if you can go to a different city. So sometimes if you're going to one city and the flights are canceled, is there an alternate city that might be within like a 50-mile radius that you can go to? Perhaps you can get a car rental, or you can change your car rental. Ask the agent, can you also change or return? Many times we can do that, so you can bring the car rental back to that same city. Or, if somebody's meeting you, call the person that's meeting you and ask if they can go to a different airport to pick you up. Sometimes that's the best options. Sometimes you're going to get stuck overnight. If it's a bad weather day, you might get stuck overnight. Now, the airlines will accommodate you or give you a hotel voucher if it's a maintenance delay or if it's a crew delay of some kind. If it's within the airline control, which is maintenance, primarily, they will accommodate you with a hotel. But if it's weather or it's a security delay or it's ATC or something that's out of the airline's control, they will not pay for your hotel. So, but they do have distressed passenger rates, or at least most major airlines in the United States will have agreements with local hotels by the airport to give you a discounted rate at a hotel. You have to ask the airline representative to give you that information. But if you need to get a hotel and it's a bad weather day, those hotel rooms are going to go fast. So if you need a room, call. Right now, call somebody, call a hotel and go ahead and book yourself a room. If you get stuck at the airport overnight, big airports, the major hubs, a lot of times will have cots and maybe a blanket for you, and that happens. People get stuck pretty much on a daily basis for one reason or another. So you just need to, be aware of what you can do to help yourself. It's good to always have a carry-on bag with you, maybe a change of clothes. Always bring your medication with you, maybe some toiletries, a toothbrush, toothpaste, and what have you, just in case you get stuck overnight. It's always a good thing to have those kind of things with you. And let me see what else. The airlines want to get you where you need to be. So sometimes if it's off schedule, like if it's a weather delay, like if you and then there's diversions because they can't get into the connecting city, and then the airlines, they'll go to another city just so they can fuel and get back into the city. Well, that causes a lot of disruption because now you've got airplanes and crew members that are not back up, they're not on schedule. So it's going to be very chaotic in a connecting city on a day like that. The best thing for you to do is to try to get on whatever flight you can. You can go standby. You have to understand that on a day like a bad weather day and people aren't getting in, well, even though the flight might be booked, those people aren't getting in to the hub to make those connections. So ask an airline representative, please may I go standby on an earlier flight on an off-scheduled day when it's weather. They're going to let you. They want to get you to where you need to be. So please ask. Check the monitors, see where your next gate departure is. Go to that gate, talk to that gate agent that's working the flight going to your destination. Google is always a good thing to look at for your flight number to see if it's delayed or what gate it's going to, because on a day like that, gates get changed frequently because it's a lot of moving parts. Airplanes are coming in. There may not be places for them to park because things are delayed on the gate. And so you really just have to pay attention and be aware of what's going on, guys. So just let me see if there's anything else I want to talk to you guys. Just make sure you ask the airline agent. Don't get upset with them. They're trying to help you. If you need to get your bag in a connecting city on an off-scheduled day, it's probably not going to happen because it's just too many bags, and it is too. They can't find it. It's not that they can't find it, but they don't have time to find it. It's just they're not going to be able to get your bag to you. So if you think you're getting to a connecting city and you get stuck and you're going to ask for your bag, that might not happen. That's why you need to always make sure you have what you need just in case you get stuck overnight. So just, ask and be aware of your surroundings, and it gets really crazy. And be patient with us, guys. We're trying to get it back on schedule too. We know it gets a little confusing, but you need to be patient with the airlines and be patient with your fellow travelers and with yourself. It's just a journey and things happen, and just try to make the best of things and enjoy the journey. Have a good flight.